Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, please let this live stream be a beacon light for those that are struggling and that are hopeless from the afflictions of alcoholism, drug addiction, many other addictions, and mental illness. Please let this live stream be the light so they can walk out of darkness and feel free and feel hope and feel alive for the first time. Please, God, let your presence be known and your love be felt all throughout this live stream. Let this live stream be uplifting, encouraging, supportive, loving, caring, and a positive experience for all. Thank God for another day clean and sober. I'm truly grateful for the opportunity to live stream on YouTube so I can share my experience, strength, and hope with others that they too can achieve sobriety and enjoy the gift of recovery. And without you, we wouldn't be the Queen's Light Brigade that we are with 675,000 views. Let your will be done and not mine. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. All right. What's up? Hey, everybody. This is Rock Queens. Everyone coming at you. Let's start that over again. Hey, everybody. This is Rock Queens. Everyone coming at you live from my headquarters in Oklahoma. How's it going? It's Saturday Night Fever. And you guys, not me, you guys, the Queen's Light Brigade hit 675,000 views. How about that? 5 days ago, we were at 650. Now we're at 675,000 views. I love you all. I love you, Jeff. Spider, what's up? I hope everybody's well. What's up, Joe? It's mind-boggling how the Queen's Light Brigade is blazing across the world. It really has, because people like you and me we want to change. We know that there's a shift. It's a spiritual warfare. And I am so proud of you. This stream is not about me. It's about you guys making the change. I'm just a facilitator. And for those that don't know me, I'm Rock Queens 1, coming at you live from my headquarters in Oklahoma. And the only reason why I stream is share my experience, strength, and hope with people that they too can achieve sobriety, that they too can manage their mental health in some way or another. Hi, Digi. How you doing? I've been off crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. I go through my mental illness with depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I go through chronic back pain. And when my back pain gets to a certain level, it's panic attack mode. It's either fight or flight, and sometimes by me trying to control it, sometimes it gets worse, and sometimes I end up in the emergency room, like I did in the beginning of the week. But we made it through the week, right? All of us made it through the week. But I am so proud of you. You know, who would have thought a gaming channel would end up to be an army of positivity, an army of change? You know, you guys should be proud of yourselves. And God bless you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Much love, Rock Queen J Man. Can't say. Just came to drop a like. Nighty night. Daniel, what's up? Let me give you guys cyber love hugs. Cyber love hug. How are you, Danielle? What a night. The Queen's Light Brigade. Well, Jesus loves you too. I know Jesus loves me because I should have been dead years ago. In fact, thanks, Ray. Yeah. Way to go, Hurt. I'm proud of you. All right, hold on, guys. Thank you very much, Danielle. So Hertz24 says today marks a year sobriety for me. Way to go! Just by you sharing your recovery time, you're inspiring others that they too can get themselves clean and sober. And I'm proud of you. Keep on keeping on. So, cyber recovery hug! And for those that just came in, we're going to do a celebratory cyber love hug. Celebrate good times. Come on, cyber love hug. 675,000 views. Celebrate good times. Yeah, don't you just... Anyway. Oh, you better believe I'm sober. I don't think you are. I should have been dead years ago. want validation. How you doing, Jim? Yeah, for for the past year and a half, I think it's hard. I wonder why, Jan. Because this is a recovery stream. Jan's like, keep being sober. Your family and friends are proud of you. Aaron's like many blessings and thanks for your positiveness, encouragement. You are a saint. Keep playing the good fight. I'm not a saint. I'm far from a saint. I have a halo, but it's kind of tilted. But thank you, Aaron. But you guys, you make the stream, not me. Every saint was born a sinner. Yeah. We're all sinners. Even when we just can't come out of the womb, right? I lost my older brother, Brian, to drinking. Like, he became a different person. Downside, I never really got to know him because he is 8 years older than me and never wanted to know me. See, that's what alcoholism and addiction does. And alienates your family members. Addiction and alcoholism, that fear or that drug wants you all to itself. And that's what happens. It happened to me. I pushed everybody away. And, Spider, let me give you a hug real quick. Spider, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I feel for you. Cyber love hug! What's up, Mark? Mississippi Queen! You know what I mean. Mississippi Queen! You know what I mean. Rocket Queen! Know what you mean. Rocket Queen! You're the best we've ever seen. How you doing, Mark? Nice to see you. Trying to survive these storms. We're all going through a storm, Mark. We're all going through a storm, right? Who? Sky? How you doing, Sky? Well, I'm glad somebody loves me around here. You know? Greetings, my little country bumpkin from Southern Illinois. How you doing, Snoop? He didn't abandon you. I know God didn't. I should have been dead years ago. Hold on, guys. Love the energy. Thank you. Yeah, you have, it's not because of the Java Monster either. This is how I usually am. All Jersey dude, you know? Who? Sky? Thanks, Snoop. Thanks, Snoop. Thanks, Valentina. How you doing, honey? Valentina's like, hi, I just wanted to say that your advice really worked. I only give suggestions. I don't give advice. When I told about my breakup, I am in such a better place. Way to go, Valentina. Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. One day at a time, one step at a time. And learn how to love yourself more. No, they're not. Ian, nope. Hi, Texas, how are you? Well, I'm Jersey proud. If you're Texas proud, I'm Jersey proud. Hi, Uncle Philly, what's up? Being tempted by the devil, Rock Queen. I am this close to heading to the corner. It's not worth it. You know, don't give me. I'm gonna give you a cyber love hug real quick, Uncle. Uncle, you can do this. I'm here for you. Cyber love hug. Oh, I mean, all right, I'm live, guys. I'm sorry. Uh, what's going on, Uncle? What do you want to pick up? Is it to escape reality? What's going on with you? What's triggering it? Hi, Patty, how you doing? Yep. They have no life. They really don't. This has been going on for how long? For a half hour. And they have no life. They really don't. But see, that's what happens when a channel like the Queen's Light Brigade, we're making a positive change, and this is what happens. And I've been at this game for a long time, so it is what it is. How you doing, Patty? Hi, Julie. How are you? What's going on? What do you think? We're doing rocktastic. How about? Yeah. It is what it is, guys. You know. Thank you. They're my signature look. Hold on. Well, thank you. Yeah, I love my shades. I wear them at night sometimes. A lot. They're called my flame toys. I enjoy the sound of your soft, relaxing voice. Raspy Jersey, smoky voice. Believe it or not, a lot of people do. My foot's asleep. Sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. Hi, Abigail. How you doing? How are you? Well, that's good to hear. It's good to hear positivity. So, what are you doing tonight? All these arrows are coming at me, right? Uh, Unreal, huh? Well, the joke's on you, honey. Hi, Big. How you doing? Let me give you a big cyber love hug. Big cyber love hug. What you doing tonight, Biggie? Well, that's good to hear. Always good to hear positivity. Well, it might be, Lulu. Because right now we're all aboard! We're all aboard the crazy train! Yeah, Jeff, I mean, it is what it is. See, when a channel is making a difference, like the Queen's Light Brigade, I've been at this business for a long time. You know? So, he just doesn't want our message out there. That's all. It is what it is. Hi, Paul. How are you? Yeah, right? Al? Nothing wrong with being crazy every once in a while, right? Crazy is just normal. I'm rocktastic. Hi, Cynthia. How are you, honey? Long time no see. Ronnie, what's up? Let me give you guys a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! Whoop. Let me turn this on. There you go. I don't think they know who they're dealing with. I'm hard-headed just like they are. Right? I'm just saying. Oh, let's see. Hi, Rick, what's up? How you doing, Rick? Let me give you a cyber love hug real quick. Cyber love hug! We've been going at this for 38 minutes. Talk more, Vic. LOL. Jim, you didn't think you say that today, did you? Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, I just want to say this, guys, that we are trying to celebrate a milestone of 675,000 views. And it's not because of me, it's because of you guys. You guys are making a change on YouTube. You guys are creating a wildfire change. And you should be proud of yourself. You know? And, so we're celebrating. Woo! We are celebrating. And we're all aboard the crazy train. You know what? People RQ, I just came back. This thing is a bot. I saw it on another stream. The other day, she had to go on subscribers only chat. They fixed it. Well, It's not going to stop me now. You know? You just have to roll with it. You know, and I mean, what's up, Full Throttle? What's up, buddy? Cyber Love Hug! We, the Queen's Light Brigade, made it to 675,000 views. How about that? And it's not because of me, it's because of you guys. Well, I love you. I never thought, Full Throttle, I'm going to tell you something. I never thought a gaming channel like mine, and it was a gaming channel, would become a positivity. A light, a positive light for YouTube and the world. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm not. It's mind-blowing to me. I want this channel, I want the Queen's Light Brigade to be a positive experience for all. You know, and yeah, we do get the trolls. But, you know what I mean? But Jeff, you have to, hold on, Jeff. Hold on. I'm going to say this. You're human too. Okay? They're looking for validation. Okay? We have to pray for them. I'm not making an excuse. Okay? They're going through their symptoms of a human being. Negative symptoms of a human being. You know what I mean? When I was using, I was really vicious. You didn't want to get to know me. It's clearly that this person is going through some kind of mental illness because it's all about them. It's all about them, right? It's all about ego. You know, Catch-24 says my mom just relapsed after 8 years of sobriety. Oh no! Oh, let me give you. Hold on, Hurt. Let me give you a cyber comfort heal care cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. Is she in detox now? Why did she relapse? Do you know? But for the grace of God go I. That shouldn't have been me. I'm sorry, Hurts. And you're just celebrating a year recovery too. Don't follow her in her footsteps. You stay strong in the program. And talk to your sponsor and do whatever you want. I'm not sure, but I got a phone call from the detox facility. So at least she's in detox, right? What was her drug of choice? Hurts. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, honey. Meth. When was the last time you saw her? Patty, what's up, girl? Welcome back. We made it through the storm, guys. We made it through the storm. And we're celebrating tonight. Yes, we are. Yeah. You guys deserve a celebration. 675,000 views you guys got. It's not because of me. It's because of you guys. You made it happen. And I'm so proud of you. Because we, the Queen's Light Brigade, we are creating a wildfire change to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it, right? 4 years ago, then she was on speed. I don't call myself the best. You know, I don't. But the Queen's Light Brigade 5 days ago made it to 650,000 views. And here, 5 days later, we made it to 675,000. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. We're celebrating tonight. All that. Yeah. You know what? Hold on. You know, company? Yeah, they are. Until they don't work for you anymore. I had great times, I'll admit. Yeah. Until they almost killed me and made me lose my 2 kids. I became homeless. Hurt says, I don't understand why she chose meth after 8 years. Influences? Maybe it was readily available to her too. You know? That's probably the reason why. I know for me, if I couldn't get my dope or whatever, I would just, do my crack or freebase or whatever. And then if I couldn't, get, what I want, I would, switch it up. Are you behaving? If not, I'm going to get Darth Vader. Yeah, AJ, this is the voice of reason. This voice has been through a lot in its life. But I'm still talking. I'm still flapping my gums. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, Rick. You don't know the power of the dark side. Thank you, Racer. Hold on. All right, wait a minute. All right. All right, hold on. See, this is a celebration. All right. Celebrate good times. Come on. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a cyber love hug. All right? I'm going to give you guys a cyber love hug. All right? You want it, Darth? You're going to get Darth. Cyber. Oh, wait. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I screwed up. Damn it. See what you made me do? All right, wait. You don't know the power of the dark side. The Queen's Light Brigade won't be defeated and diminished and destroyed. Cyber love hug! There. I am talking! There. What? Wait. Make it meaning what? You mean an awesome Darth Vader? I remember when I was a kid, I had a cassette player, a tape recorder, and I had like a New York Yankees cup, that had ice cream in it. It was like a souvenir. And I would put it over my mouth and and I would make Star Wars tapes. Here you are trying to help people, and you have problems of your own. You're a fantastic lady. Here you are trying to help people, and you're having problems of your own. You're a great lady. Well, you have to go with the punches. You know? I'm very grateful for the opportunity to stream on YouTube. And I am very grateful for all you guys that are part of the Queen's Light Brigade. You guys are making it happen, not me. What's up, Trippin'? Cyber Love Hug! Cyber Love Hug! What's up? There you go. Ha ha! Just for you. Oh, Patrick. What's making you so pissy, Patrick? Huh? Talk to us. Oh, you know what? Say hi to Lunar. Hi, Lunar. What's making you so pissy, Patrick? You should change your YouTube name to Pissy Patrick. How you doing, Daniel? Yeah, so the next time I see you, Patrick, I know it'll be you. Change your YouTube name to Pissy Patrick. I got my feet grounded. I've been in this game for a long time. So none of you pissy punks out there are gonna piss me off of the YouTube. Because I'm on a mission. We, the Queen's Light Brigade's on a mission. To change the world. One stream at a time. How you doing, Daniel? Oh, Daniel. Hey, we made it through the storm, right? Cyber Love Hug! We're celebrating, guys. We are. Yay! You know? I am so proud of each and every one of you. You guys show up. You show up to try to help each other out. To uplift each other. Pissy punks, pixie, pixie. Ready? All right, hold on. I'm gonna do it. Ready? Pissy punks, pixie punks, pixie. I can't do it. All right, one more time. Ready? I'm gonna concentrate now. As my glasses fall off. Ready? I'm gonna do it. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Pissy punks, pissy punks, pissy punks, pixie punks, pixie punks. I say pixie instead of pissy. Like they're all elves or something. Here, guys. Lunar is joining us in our celebration. You know what? But my mind is blown. It really is. You know, we're just a microcosm of what the world should be. You know, Lunar's trying to be like, I guess, you know, Lunar wanted to be a part of the celebration. You know what? Right? I want the Queen's Light Brigade to be like a domino effect. By us having a positive experience, to share our experience, strength, and hope with people. You know, I want you guys, whatever's going on in the world is going on in the world right now. What matters is right here, what's going on right now. But when you leave the stream, I want you to still continue on being a positive in the world. And we all have our issues and stuff. We can't be all happy, happy, joy, joy all the time. I get that. I'm not that way either. Okay? But my challenge for you guys, ow! Wow, that hurts my ankle. Sorry. His claws are sharp. And it just went through. Anyway. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh. My challenge for you is to do one random act of kindness. To give somebody a compliment. Maybe help your neighbor out with their lawn, or maybe ask your neighbor if they need something from the store. Open up a door for somebody. Maybe write an actual letter to somebody and tell them how grateful you are that they're in your life. Pick up a phone and call somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, because you never know what they're going through. It's just simple things. Hi, Daniel. Oh, Snoop, you're going to bed now? Well, thanks for dropping by. Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. How you doing? Healing. I see you. Good evening, beautiful. I'm going to do a few videos tonight and try to do a live stream tomorrow. What time? Healing. How old do you think I am, Snoop? How old do you think I am? And Healing says, I already did. I gave away a bunk bed to someone who needed it. Awesome! That deserves a cyber love hug. Cyber hug! Nope. Yes again, Snoop. tried to find it. I couldn't. No, wait a minute. I did send you a email back. Guess what, Snoop? I'm 21 forever. 21 forever, baby. 21 forever with 34 years experience. Hell yeah. High five there, Snoop. Bam. Nice to meet you. You know? But every time I look in the mirror, yeah, reality hits, right? Reality hits. You ask my husband, I'll climb over fences and everything. I'm steaming crab and shrimp. Do you want? Oh my. Well, that's a celebratory dinner there. Yeah, clam bake. Yeah. I love my seafood. I have a story for you guys about my husband. We met on Xbox, my husband and I, in 2015. And we agreed, after me pushing him away a lot, he drove 1,400 miles from Rocklahoma to Jersey. And I was going to take him down to the Jersey Shore. Seaside Heights, that's where the show was made. Anyway, but I told him, I said, it's a rite of passage that you have to eat raw clams. And he's like, okay, right? So we go down to Jersey Shore and we find a clam bar and stuff, right? And so we go up to the counter and he orders just 1 dozen raw clams. Now I could eat a whole plate of raw clams. You know, a dozen raw clams. He only bought 1. So we sat down and there was a guy playing the guitar and stuff. And he's actually playing Pink Floyd. Wish you were here. Anyway, so I pick up 1 clam. I put the Tabasco on it, lemon, and slurped it up. Right? So I made him 1. I fed it to him. And you should have seen his reaction. I have it on video. And he doesn't like seafood. But to me, that reaction was priceless. He just doesn't, and he didn't even like catfish. I don't understand it. You know? What's up, Mom? I'm doing rocktastic. Oh, I have plenty of great stories and stuff. Cyber love hug to Mom. Cyber love hug. And I just want to say to you guys, I am so grateful for each and every one of you that show up here. Just by you being here is enough. You are being a part of the change. You are the wildfire. And it's blazing across the world. And my heart goes out to each and every one of you. You deserve the credit. I don't. So wait, hold on. Hi, B, how you doing? Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug to me. How you doing? Ruff, 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 ruff. Yeah, I'm having a bark off with neighbors' dogs. Ruff, 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 ruff. You gotta have your fun. You know? Well, I love your hugs too. My bark is worse than their barks. You're wusses. We've come so far. And it's so mind-blowing to me. Healing, I got it. I saw it pass. Yeah, I saw it. Awesome. I get thousands of emails and all that. Usually it's from like AI, or like software I use or whatever. Or I keep up with what's going on with mental health and addiction and and organizations and stuff like that. And I mean, there's times where people say, "Well, did you get my email?" No, I didn't. I looked at my email. No, I didn't get it. As you know, I'm from the UK where we hardly talk. You mumble. You mumble. Pip, pip, cheerio, cheerio. Pip, pip. How's the weather in the UK now? Right now, it's like 85. And all that. Mumbo mum. Mumbo mum. Mental health is a huge thing at the moment. So many people need help. Yeah. Yes. Look what happened with COVID. COVID screwed up everybody's mental health. And what's sad is the children that couldn't go to school. And they were so afraid to go to school without masks. They needed masks. It's, a lot of people on YouTube and on X, a lot of people in this world knows there's a change. They feel empty. They feel lost. They don't know who to trust anymore. They're estranged from their family for one reason or another, whether it be politics, religion, whatever. You know what I mean? I'll send you some pics of my daughter. She has court. Apparently, her boyfriend pocketed her insurance payment, so she was uninsured. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I was gonna say in the UK, nobody talks openly in groups, so to find you on this group is amazing. We are, for those that know me, I'm Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. The only reason why I stream is to help others, so I can share my experience, strength, and hope with you guys, that you too can manage your mental health, to find recovery. I've been off crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. I go through my depression. I'm still human. I still go through my panic attacks, anxiety. I go through chronic back pain issues. I was in the ER 3 times in a row, 3 days in a row. You know, and it happens. This was originally a gaming channel. Now it evolved into the Queen's Light Brigade, because I'm seeing what's happening around the world with mental health, with addiction. During COVID, a lot of addicts, because they couldn't physically go to a meeting outside, relapsed and overdosed. We all need connection, whether we're recovering addicts or not. These, like, our government doesn't give a shit. New elections this year, they're getting the boot. Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to say this. This might be unpopular. Okay? But stick with me. You remember when American Idol first came out? I don't know, 25 years ago? I don't know. People were voting more for American Idol contestants than they were with regular voting. Truth. So get that in your head. When American Idol first came out, people were voting more for American Idol contestants than they were with our government's election. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. How you doing? I love you too. Much love. Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! Welcome to celebration. $675,000 views. Unbelievable. And it's not because of me, it's you guys, okay? I gave up voting because in the UK, yeah, you never win. You never win, you know. You know, but a lot of Americans, they didn't vote Because what's the sense of voting? Nothing changes anyway in Washington or in Parliament, right? Nothing ever changes, right? This is where we're at. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care. I don't even want to vote this time here. How you doing, Bonds? I'm rocktastic. People gave up on government because no matter how many times they voted or who they voted for, it ended up in the same result, right? It's all rigged. Thanks, Bond. Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. What happened? Can you see me? Oh, that. Thanks, mister. Good night, Mom. You can see me now. I can see you. Cyber love hug, Mom. Thanks for dropping by. God bless. See you again soon. Yeah, I am. We need to unite because Muslims are getting into office, and that's scary. Everywhere they're in charge, it's goes to shift. They've been listen. Now we really don't talk about politics on this because it really sucks the life out of the stream. Years ago, there was an advertisement on YouTube about how the cancer, I'll call it, the cancer was infiltrating the U.S. government little by little. So I got that for Jim. And that video, and it came in like an envelope, like, you know, you get like back in the day, if you ordered porn and stuff, it would come in a discreet package or something like that, right? Like, yeah, it was like that. And so that video was the truth. It was the facts because it's what's happening now. I thought this country gets better, and I thought I knew football. I found out I'm good at nothing. She's hilarious. She knows. Jeff, the only thing I've been good at was being... No, not bad. Evil. Rick, evil. Hi, Artemis. I used to think changes would happen here in Italy, but since Melanie came in, quite a few things have changed. And it's happening at a rapid pace, right? Artemis, right? Well, thank you for being on here, mister. And do you know what the Pope is? Hold on. You know what the Pope did? He actually created a prayer room for the Muslims. And Muslims want to kill the Christians, the Jews, the Catholics. And the Pope, Leo, right, is from Chicago, Illinois, America. Unfreaking believable. I'm going to say this. Donald Trump was bought. Okay? And it was a big insult and a slap in the face to us Americans, and especially to the firemen in Butler, Pennsylvania, when the assassination attempt happened, when Corey Carpenter got shot and killed. All right? And then he was at the RNC, right? And he had all his fire equipment on stage, and he just hugged it like, oh, you know. He should have his gear inside the Oval Office to let that be a reminder what that guy sacrificed his life for. But big slap in the face and insult. Don't want to talk about politics. I've taken my blood pressure pill. Georgia Melanie has been a very dynamic prime minister so far. Very strong-willed and composed. Hi, Janine. How are you? And that's my friend up north, Rocket. Her bad-ass sunglasses. That's right, Lou. How you doing, buddy? Lulu, I love you, you. Oh, I love you. Yes, I do. We're celebrating tonight, guys. Yes, we are. 675,000 votes. Or votes. Votes. Views. Thank you, mister. Yeah, all right. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's switch gears. I love you all. And you guys are making a wildfire change. And our wildfire is blazing. And you should be proud that you're a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. Because you are making a change. Not me. It's not all about me. It's you guys. You know? So we just have to keep marching forward, right? And so set this world ablazing. All right, so let's hold on. Yay! Celebrate good times. Come on. Woo! There you go. All right. So we're going to do this. And you know, I don't think I can do this because, yeah. Wait a minute. I'm gonna ask. Let's have a hard talk once again. All right. Shoot. Let's have a heart-to-heart talk, guys. Right? And get to know each other more. So here we go. I'm giving the heart AFib right now. Oh, what the hell is that? Holy... It's Lunar! He put his paw on my elbow. I was like, what the hell is that? I thought it was Bruce the Bigfoot. So he wants to be a part of the, yeah, I am. Welcome to my world. I'm a Jersey girl living in an Oklahoman world. How about that? I don't know where I left my heart. What if I can't find it? It's probably in San Francisco, Rick. It's probably in San Francisco, your heart. I know. Oh, he's black. Oh, you're so racist, Rocket. You're so racist, Rocket. He's just a cat. All right. Here we go. I'm going to give my heart, our heart, AFib. All right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Here's the question. Now if I can see out these glasses. All right, here's the question, guys. You know, my mother's name is Karen. So every time, you know, I see a video about Karens or you know, somebody calls me Karen or whatever, you know, I think it's just funny. So my mother, Karen, is famous. All right, ready? Here's the question, guys. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? All right, ready? What is the one trait you look for in every person? I'll say it again. What is the one trait you look for in every person? Friendliness, honesty, humility, caring. Is that something, Healing? Anybody else? Loving, compassionate, empathetic, good attitude. What's up, Joshua? Hey, Queen, you are rocking out. And we are celebrating. Hold on. We are celebrating. You guys made it to 675,000 views. We are creating a wildfire change. And you guys need to be proud of that. It's not because of me. You guys. Healing Oracles has authenticity. Anybody else? Five days ago, we were at 650,000. And I got an email today saying we reached 675,000. Mind-blowing. Everything good, really? With a little bit of naughty thrown in. I'm going to say this. All right? Listen up. I'm an angel with devil's horns. Wink, wink. I'm from Jersey. What's up, cool? I don't know. It really depends on my back. All right. I love you, cool. Cyber love her. All right. Much love to you. I'm telling you, we are creating a wildfire change, and we just have to keep marching on. You know? All right, so I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Sorry, Lunar. I have to get a drink of water first. All right. I am considered a miracle today. I should have never been here. When my mom was pregnant with me, and she had 2 miscarriages before, she finally got pregnant with me. But I was so rambunctious, and I wanted to rock and roll and stuff, I was slipping out of the embryonic sac. So Dr. Rizzy, who was an alcoholic, by the way, I often wonder if he, when he did this procedure, if he was drunk or not. But anyway, so my mom's doctor said for her to go to the hospital so they could do this procedure on her. It was experimental. And so Dr. Rizzy, okay, sewed me back up in the sack. And so after the operation, the doctor told my dad, don't tell Karen, she still might lose the baby. But here I am, your rocket queen. Right? So my father was an alcoholic. So my mom and I moved in with her parents, my grandparents, to Denver, New Jersey. I appreciate that. You guys rule. You guys rule. You guys are creating a wildfire change, and it's blazing across the globe. So you guys rock. I mean that. I'm just a facilitator. So anyway, so my parents got divorced when I was... Hey, John, wait, hold on. Cyber Love Hug! And that goes for cool, too. Cyber Love Hug! We're celebrating. Yes, we are. Woo! Yeah. You guys got 675,000 views. And you are making a change. You are creating a wildfire. And it's blazing across the globe. And YouTube. So, I'm just a rocket. No, I'm going to say this. I'm just me. That's all. I'm nobody special. I love you too, John. Right back at you. My mind's still blown on how the Queen's Light Brigade is actually becoming a change. Cool says, I will ask Lord Nick to send positive energy to the stream once he's done meditating. In this world today, people have felt a shift in things. It's a spiritual warfare. You know, even people that are agnostic or atheists, they know something's wrong. They feel that energy. And that's why a lot of people are lashing out on each other, okay? They feel lonely. They feel isolated. You know, they think by doom scrolling or whatever and stuff, they, you know, it's like they feel like they're getting something out. They're not getting something out of it. It's like watching a slot machine going round and round and round and nothing comes out. Artemis, we are a recovery community. We are on a mission to create a wildfire change, to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. Hi, Justin. How you doing? I'm rocktastic. How are you? We're feeling pretty good. We're celebrating 675,000 views. Yay! Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! All right. Yeah. I mean, Aramis, yes, it's for everybody. It's not just for people, you know, that are in recovery. You can be in recovery from mental illness. Like, you haven't had a panic attack in 6 months. Or maybe you didn't do your ritual hand washing. You know what I mean? Because everybody suffers mental illness now and then. Glad to see it looks dark. Yeah. Good night, V. I love you. I love you very much. Cyber love hug. And I'm proud of you. And thank you for being a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. I can tell. I like these too. But if you want to be a part of the change, you know, and a lot of people, it's like life has changed. It's like they lost interest in things, or they just feel isolated, they feel lonely. You know? They feel like at their job, it's not getting them anywhere because the inflation's so high. Bills are piling up. Medical bills are piling up. You know, you see what's going on with you know, a lot of channels on YouTube where they're very negative. They bash other channels. There's a lot of negativity and a lot. And so this is a live support community. Erasmus says, okay, great. Happy to be a part. I believe very much in bringing the light and fighting darkness of the world. There's much of it, but we can do it. We can do it, and we are creating a wildfire change, because look, 675,000 views. We got that today. 5 days ago, it was at 650,000 views. And believe me, there's been arrows thrown at me, but I had the armor of God on. You know, we uplift each other. We stand with each other. We take care of one another. We help each other. You know? I know a lot of you feel the same way as I do, that you're sick and tired of the insanity. People have no common sense. They're pushing God out of the world. They're, people lack empathy, sympathy, compassion, decency, respect. Listen, Aramis, I've been in this game. What the? Oh my God. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? No, it's not, Rick. It's not. I don't even have my flashlight. No, it's not. How you doing, monkey? But Aramis, I'm going to say this. I've been in this game for a long time. I've been live streaming ever since Mixer. Okay? And it is what it is. I don't get affected by it. You know? They're going through some kind of mental illness or derangement or whatever. But I just keep marching on. You know? And sometimes I will convert the trolls into the Queen's Light Brigade. You know what I mean? They don't know who they're messing with or dealing with. I've been through a lot worse in my life than being on here, trust me. When I was back in my addiction and all that stuff. So this is a piece of cake. And like I said, I have the armor of God on me. And God is guiding the Queen's Light Brigade. This is a spiritual community. And I don't force my religious on people. It's almost 10 here. He's going to make you go inside. Your neighbor might cry. And you know, I haven't even done this. You know what? I'll do it right now. They're partying over there, his family. Or not. I don't get, right? Here we go. We are celebrating, okay, a milestone of 675,000 views. Okay? So we're going to shout it out loud right now. Ready for this? 3, 2, 1. The Queen's Light Brigade is at 675,000 views and still going strong. We are the Queen's Light Brigade. We are creating a wildfire of change, one stream at a time. Hell yeah! Woo! There. Yay! You're gonna make them think that Bob's running. Oh, good! I haven't even broken the top yet to my Java monster. Thanks, Neo. How are you? It's not me. It's not me. It's you guys. You guys are doing it, not me. You guys deserve all the credit. I'm just a facilitator. So let me give you guys a cyber love hug real quick. Cyber love hug! And marching forward, guys. At 10 p.m., send the sheriff over there. It's too loud. Yeah, let's go. We just did it. All right, hold on. I will do it again. But this is the only last time. You just did it. No. Yeah, it is crazy. Okay. But it's to wake people up. Getting in trouble. You know how many times I've gotten in trouble back in my addiction and stuff? No. Something has to change with that. All right, ready? Here we go. Time to wake up, people. The Queen's Light Brigade is creating a wildfire change, and we're celebrating 675,000 views. So wake up, march along with us, and be the change. We are the Queen's Light Brigade, and we're proud to blaze the world. There you go. Yeah, so it's a wake up call. Andrea, what's up? Cyber love hug to Andrea. We made 675,000 views. Oh, I bet you're awake now, Neo, sorry. Sounds like a house alarm. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. I bark worse than they do. Ruff, 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 ruff. Here, let's crack open a Java Monster, huh? Here we go. Java Monster is the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah! Here we go. Here you go. Bam. How you doing, Andrea? And Arsman says, do you guys want to take a controversial food poll? Oh, it's a bunch of foods, and we have to say if you like it or hate it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I bet you the first food's gonna be fried grasshoppers. I love black licorice. Yes, I love it. I don't know why people don't like it. I like it. Plain. Disgusting. Are you serious? I do too. See, we have a lot in common, Helen. Yeah. So we have 3 likes. Yeah, I love good and plenty candy. Yeah. Would you hold on? Right, wait. Yeah, I would eat a Reese's. Yeah, most definitely a Reese's. During Easter, they have the licorice jelly beans in a separate bag now. Necco, that's an old time candy. I think for a while they stopped making them. Now they make them again. Necco is the last candy left in the Halloween bag. Or Smarties. Next is mayonnaise. Yes. But my husband loves Cool Whip. I mean, not Cool Whip. Miracle Whip. Black licorice makes good catfish bait, but I don't fish. Not needed, how dare you. No mayonnaise. Yeah, I like Miracle Whip too. I just don't like the fat-free kind. Can't you tell? Nothing's not fat-free in our house. Candy corn. I like candy corn. I like anything. Can't you tell? No mayo? You probably like mustard, though. Artemis. Alligator. I've had alligator at the Tulsa Fair back in 2017. Yeah, I kind of liked it. I'll try anything once. I even had rattlesnake at the Rattlesnake Ranch Cafe in Denville, New Jersey. They actually serve rattlesnake. Tastes like chicken. Yeah, it is. What about calamari? Yeah, calamari, baby. I love my calamari. It doesn't have to be fried either. Yeah, and Artemis and also congealy. Artemis, congealy. That's good too. You know, Lou, I have something to tell you. Hold on. When I first talked to Jim on Xbox, right? I said, we were, talking about food. And I said, do you like sushi? Wink, wink. You like sushi? Hi, Jay, what's up? I hope you and everyone here is having a great weekend. Yes, we are celebrating. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are celebrating 675,000 views. Hell yeah. Cyber lover. Yes, we are. Beets? My husband hates beets. I love beets. I like cold beets on salad. Like, say if they have that at the salad bar. My grandmother used to make beets when we had a meatloaf or whatever, and I'd rather have them cold than cooked. Hell yeah! Lou, let me tell you something. It's mind blowing, Lou. It really is. 5 days ago, we were at 650,000. 5 days ago. And today, we reached 675,000. Mind blowing. Lou, you don't like to beat it? In the Mediterranean, it is popular to pickle beets. I love pickled beets. My grandma used to make pickled eggs with the pickle juice. You're back. Well, Welcome back, Snoop. Let me give you a welcome back cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! I love escargot too. There's a story with pickled eggs though. I had this on video too. I came out here to Oklahoma back in 2016 because Jim went to Jersey back in 2015, right? So he said to me, well, now that I came to Jersey, I want you to visit Oklahoma and see how you like it. So I was like, all right. And I'm going to tell you, he was a gentleman. He paid for everything. My airfare and everything. Okay? And so I was here and stuff, and he even told me and all that, right? He says, I hope you experience a tornado here. Within 3 days, guess what? His phone goes off. Tornado warning. And also, I ate a pickled egg at a gas station. And that pickled egg tasted like dirty. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I was, Snoop's like, I love your spirit and energy. You remind me of my aunt that passed a few years ago. Same energy. Keep it up, girl. Well, thank you. This is how I usually am. Most of the time. Ask my husband. Ask anybody. Even ask the sheriffs. They know. So never eat pickled eggs at a gas station because they taste like dirty balls. I love Swiss cheese. Yes. I tasted the pickled eggs in a gas station so you don't have to. Thanks, Snoop. Well, you are. Snoop, so it's Andrea and Aramis and Healing and Rick and Jeff and Lou and Jay. You guys are creating the wildfire change and blazing it across the globe and blazing it across YouTube. Not me. Not me. I'm nobody special. It's you guys. You guys are making the change. So you should be proud of yourselves. Somebody's fighting. My in-laws. Anyway, yeah. Andre's like, I'm proud of you, Rock, for all you've accomplished and managed to spread love in the way you do. Thank you. When I get compliments like that, it keeps me more grounded and keeps me more committed to the Queen's Light Brigade and all that. You know what I mean? This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't without you guys. You know? I'm being serious. I heard don't eat the gas station sushi. Oh, Jay, you mean the lot lizards? Jay, the lot lizards? We have a gas station in Oklahoma and Tulsa called the Come and Go. That's where all the lot lizards hang out. Jeff says, thank you so, sweetheart. I'm fighting for my life. We're here for you, Jeff. We are. I'm going to give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug to Jeff. So Andre's like, give yourself more credit. You have more. What? You have more. How come I can't read that? Oh, you have. What the? Oh my god! All right, wait. All right, so give yourself more credit. You have no idea what you're doing for us, truly. I wait forward to seeing you every day. Healing Oracle, I thought your mother-in-law passed away. Did your father-in-law remarry? My mother. All right, so my mother-in-law passed away, are you talking about my husband's parents? Nothing. Oh, it's yeah. So my mother-in-law passed away in 2008, and within 6 months, my father-in-law was going out with a girlfriend or whatever and stuff. So, but my father-in-law actually met my husband, Ed, at Sean's graduation in 2009. And when we got together, it's like we never left each other. You know what I mean? Thanks, Jeff. I have a tilted halo. But my husband died in 2019. My ex-husband, I'm talking about, in 2019, and then his father died, I think 6 months after Bear passed away. So I guess, you know, my ex knew his father. And my ex-father-in-law died of lung cancer. But when my husband died at 15 years ago, I called up my ex-father-in-law to say, oh, Ed passed away. And he was saddened by it, and he actually sent me a sympathy card. Oh yeah, I'm talking about my niece-in-law and my nephew-in-law. They're both addicts. They still do their thing, so I'm not, you know. So Jay's like, Queen, you were making a difference in people's lives. I hope you get 1 million views. Jay, I'm gonna say something. It's not because of me, it's you guys. You guys are being the change. You know, I'm nobody special, all right? I'm no better than anybody on here. And I mean that. I'm just me. You know? So, but I feel blessed to have the opportunity to stream on YouTube. You know, this was all by God's design. I'm just a messenger. You know what I mean? This isn't all coming from me. You know? It's all spiritual. What's going on in the world right now is a spiritual battle. Whether people believe it or not. And I've been to the dark side with my addiction and all that stuff. No, you're turning yourself around, honey. You are. And I know you go through your struggles. Well, I appreciate you too, more than you'll ever know. We're here, uplifting each other, supporting each other, standing with each other, you know, caring for each other, empathizing with each other. We're just a microcosm of what the world should be. I go through my struggles too. Look what happened this past week. With my back pain and my panic attacks, and I ended up in the ER 3 times. You know? You hate what? Don't have hate in your heart. Don't have bitterness in your heart. Don't have even resentments. Because resentments will eat you up like cancer. When I was in my addiction, I had a lot of resentments. I think I still do to a certain extent. Tell you the truth. With some people. But resentments will eat you up like cancer. And you have to just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And yeah, that right. And healing's right. Jeff, sometimes you need to cry. It's okay. I'm sending you love and hugs. We all could write a book about our lives. Here, let me give you a hug, Jeff. Just let it go. Let it all out. Healing, crying is like a healing experience. Okay? And it's a release. Cyber love hug! You'll feel better when you let that all out. It's a release. And it's, you know what? Crying is cleansing. You're cleansing your soul. My husband had a hard time crying. The last time I saw him maybe have one little tear was at his mother's wake. And that's all he shows. It's very hard for him to cry. And at times show emotion. Aramis is like, do you guys believe that some people are born evil? Do they just become evil over time? Like people that do bad things to innocent people? think some people were born into a family like that. It all starts at home. And it also starts here too. And also like with me, I was in addiction and all that, and I did, things that I'm not proud of, and drugs are demonic. Or some are born evil. It's a borderline doing evil deed is a choice. I mean, there's been people born, and say the KKK in that environment, or the neo-Nazis, or, understand what I'm saying? So they were programmed from an early age to hate people, to hate, and all that. There are some people that were born into a cult, and they had to actually be reprogrammed because they were so brainwashed. Sandy Hook. Oh, yeah, that. Oh. I think that happened on my husband's birthday, December 22nd. Hi, View. How you doing, buddy? Or Columbine. Or 9/11, And it's also about ideology also. Christopher's like skydiving was amazing. Piggyback. Mother. Exactly, Andrea. Nature versus nurture. Well, happy Saturday to you. I love Saturdays too. I love celebrations. I love celebrating. We are celebrating 675,000 views. The Queen's Light Brigade is going strong. Andrew's like, love these streams, man, for real. Yeah, we talk about very interesting stuff. We help each other out when somebody's struggling with drugs, alcohol, or mental illness, or we just talk about different topics, and it's okay to disagree with people on here. Just be respectful. Well, God bless you too. I'm so proud of you guys. I really am. Thank you, View. I feel blessed to have the opportunity to live stream on YouTube. You know? I should have been dead years ago. But now I found my purpose. You guys have a purpose too, believe it or not. You know, your purpose is to spread and create that wildfire change. To diminish the darkness of the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness of the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. And we're just marching on. And we're keeping the wildfire blazing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to work on something for you guys. And hopefully it'll happen. You know what? Ministry of Man, blazing away. How you doing, Ministry? And Chris says, back in the day, there was an amazing artist who took the world by storm. You remind me of her. Madonna? Not Madonna. Janis Joplin, I bet, right? Chris? Janis Joplin. She was an amazing woman, but she had her issues. Speaking of can I give you a hug, Chris? Chris, I'm gonna hold on. Cyber love hug to Chris. Listen, it might be on YouTube for free. But the movie The Rose with Bette Midler is loosely based on her life. So check out The Rose with Bette Midler. I'm not upset. I hung out with Sam. He was a pig, but he's trying to clean himself up. Anyway, so Jeff is like, hold on. I was so hurtful when Sandy Hook happened. I'm a mess. Were you a part of that? Were you in... wait, how old... Alright, hold on, everybody. Let me ask. Sandy Hook was a school shooting back in, I think, 2011, I don't know, 2011 maybe? And all that. And it killed a lot of children. And all that. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. So, Jeff, tell me why is it so affecting you? It was right before Christmas time too, Aramis. And all these little kids, yeah, and then Alex Jones said it was all a farce and hoax and whatever, and Alex Jones got sued for billions of dollars and stuff, you know, for opening up his big mouth about that crap, you know, so he got what he deserved. But anyway, so Yeah, look it up, Aramis. But if it triggers you, don't, you know, don't look it up. Jay, if you're looking to be the center of attention here, it's not going to happen. We have real people who need real help. You seem attention seeking. A kid with autism is a whole, it's just pure evil. Look at Columbine High School. Look at, there's plenty of school shootings and stuff. We were talking about Sandy Hook. Jeff is being affected by Sandy Hook. How you doing, Lisa? Let me give you a hug. Cyber love hug. And you know what, Lisa? You know what? We're celebrating 675,000 views. You guys did it. You guys got to that milestone. Not me. You guys. So we are celebrating. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yeah. Rick deserves a medal. He really does. I mean it. Well, you should celebrate your butt off too, Lisa, because you're part of the Queen's Light Brigade. You're the one that helped with the milestone, not me. Hey, Rick, is your bomb as smooth as a baby's butt? Brazil! Oh, there, JoJo gave you a medal. How about that? It was cool out tonight. I didn't bring it. I was thinking about you, though. The Queen's Light Brigade, okay, is a recovery community. Whether you're struggling with drugs, alcohol, or mental illness. Thank you, Brazil. It's my signature look. We're a spiritual community. You can even recover from mental illness, like maybe you haven't had a panic attack in 6 months, or you're not dealing with ritualistic hand washing for a year with OCD, or so. We all go through our struggles, and if you are struggling with something, you can always share it in here. This is a safe place to share your struggles with, and we're behind you. We'll help you in any way we can. Thanks, Chris. You smoke weed? What, just to get high? Pot is a drug, honey. A drug is a drug is a drug. You have OCD along with ADD. Are you on medication for it? There have been a lot of studies recently, and this is why I wish I was in my wildfire studios to show you guys that there's such a thing as cannabis psychosis. And it's a real thing. And pot can be addictive. Well, just like cigarettes. You started Xanax? Why? Why did they put you on it? If they put you on Xanax, now Xanax is a benzo. And first of all, I'm going to say this. I have to say this. I'm not a certified drug and alcohol counselor or a trained clinician. I am not a psychiatrist or a physician. What I say is only going through my experience. And I don't know everything. So, you started Xanax. Why did they put you on Xanax? Thanks, Chef. I'm not just helping you. You want to quit smoking? Cigarettes. But if you're going to still smoke weed, it defeats the purpose. Right? It's just like when people say, well, you know, I switched to vaping, but they're still smoking. You know, I still smoke cigarettes. I smoke like a chimney. I'm a heavy smoker, you know, but I know it's not doing anything for me. Maybe to a certain extent, you know, but they have a medication other than Xanax called Wellbutrin or Chantrix. But if you go through suicidal ideations, they won't put you on Chantix. They'll put you on Wellbutrin and stuff because that helps with smoking sensation. Christopher's like smoked weed twice in my life in the 80s at a Motley Crue concert and in 91 at a Poison concert. I'm taking old school medication. Ritalin? Actually, my ex-husband, they had him start on Ritalin again. But they don't prescribe Ritalin that often. I like to smoke with my right hand. You know why? Because I'm left-handed. You know left-handed people have right minds? Well, we appreciate you too. Is that, hold wait a minute. Brazil. Hold on. Wait a minute. Varicinin. Is that an antidepressant? And it comes in a red pill? Brazil. Well, you rock, Jeff. Smoking since I was 12, almost 46 now. Same brand all the way. I'm a Southpaw as well. Well, maybe because you're on a different dose. I have to go on my... They put me on a medication for depression, anxiety, and stuff. And I just started on it, and it's giving me the Hershey squirts. Because my body has to get used to the medication. So thank God I don't work for the Hershey chocolate factory. You know what I mean? We're all here for you, Jeff. You gotta stay strong. We believe in you. Evil retired from Illinois, St. Louis area a few years ago. Didn't look back. Christopher, same with me. I was a Jersey girl. And when I left that state in 2017, I didn't look back. Even though a lot of the news that comes from there still affects me. But I'm across the river from St. Louis and 50 miles south. Brazil, let me ask you this too. Does your doctor know that you smoke weed? Because you have to be careful. I'm going to tell you this, Brazil. You have to be careful. Especially with smoking weed and certain psychiatric drugs. Because it can cause a bad side effect. Like bad side effects and everything. And it does happen. You know what I mean? You're welcome. Yes, I told my doctor that I smoke weed daily. Do you want to get off weed? I know you want to quit smoking. I love weed. I voted for it to become legal. Are you from California? Yeah, well, I'm sorry. It's going to be a very unpopular opinion right now. Listen, a drug is a drug is a drug. And they're pretty much pushing the drugs on us. So we just are in a haze and a daze, so we don't know what's going on in the world. People my age, okay, smoke pot illegally. Now, people my age are saying, oh, I have a funny bone. Oh, I have a bad back. And healing, I'm not pointing at you, okay? Or, oh, my bad knee. Oh, yeah, right. A lot of people just want to get high now because they want to escape from the reality of what's going on in the world today. The war on drugs is the biggest farce in U.S. government history. I'm 21 forever, baby. 21 forever. 21 with 34 years experience. I'm going to ask you guys this. Okay? And like I said, this is a very unpopular opinion. And I don't care. Just respect what I have to say. I'll respect what you have to say. All right? That's how it goes here. But how do you control a moralistic society? I'm going to ask that again. How do you control a moralistic society? By drugging them up. Oh, yes, you can control a moral. That's what's happening now. Look what happened with the opioid crisis. People have no morals anymore. People don't have any common sense anymore. The cell phone. Hi, Kevin. How you doing, buddy? The cell phone is the most addictive device ever made by man. Yeah, so is fentanyl. And even with the pot, there's such a thing as cannabis psychosis. Okay? Gas station heroin, crank is killing people too. Kratom is killing people. You see what's going on in Kensington, Pennsylvania, or Miami, or Portland, Oregon. My son Sean is just existing in Portland. He's addicted to meth, fentanyl, and God knows what else. I hope to God every day that I don't get a phone call from a Portland detective saying we found your son lying in a ditch somewhere. He's homeless. And he's seen me go through addiction. And please have your thoughts and prayers go out to my son and not just only my son, for all those that are still suffering out there with the bondage of drugs and alcohol and mental illness. I would truly appreciate it. The drugs kill the people off, but they think they have control over people. They are wrong. Anyone who thinks themselves as uncontrollable. That's why. Hold on, you made a good point. Look at COVID. Look at that pandemic. COVID. That was an experiment. Thank you, healing. And pray for other people that are still suffering too, not just for my son. COVID was an experiment on who was going to be compliant and who was not. Now in Oklahoma, they're trying to push the AI classroom where kids don't have to go to school anymore because they have these AI programs now. Kids need to interact with each other. I wish, in a way, guys, I was in my wildfire studio, okay? Because I could show you that one interview that I was talking to you about yesterday. That a man from the KGB defected from Russia, he did a interview in the 1980s about how the KGB destroyed their nation or collapsed their nation. And he even said that's what America's doing. This was back in the 80s. Okay? And he explains the whole thing. Hi, Tim. How are you? Oh, it's awful. I'm sorry about your son. I recently saved myself my recovery house where I move into. It's wonderful. I'm 7 days in recovery. Well, way to go, right? 7 days and 7 days. Hold on. Just by you sharing your clean time, you're helping others. You know that, right? So you are being an inspiration. You should be proud of yourself. You are a miracle today. So I'm going to give you a cyber recovery hug. Cyber recovery hug! Keep on keeping on. We'll be here for you. Do what's suggested. I know getting yourself clean and sober sucks. You know. Stay away from people, places, and things. Go to meetings, 90 meetings in 90 days. Get a sponsor. Go to aftercare program. And go to any lengths to get your recovery, just like drugs. We'll be here for you. Anyway, guys, guess what time it is? I hate to say it, but my roadie's here. Chris is like, yeah, 7 days is phenomenal. Tim, I wish you a lifetime of success in your journey. Almost midnight here. Yeah, well, it's been 3 hours, guys. Outside, live outside. We're celebrating 675,000 views because of your work. Not mine, your work. You are creating a wildfire change. And I'm proud of you. All of you. So, what time is it?
10:55.
10:55. Christopher's like, you are the queen. You deserve this. No, you guys deserve it. I didn't put in the work. You guys did. You're welcome. Rocket Queen. You know what I mean. All right, so listen.
Hey, Luna.
Do you guys... So, Rick, hey, honey. So Rick's like, yeah, go ahead. Say an hour. We know you mean 2.
Oh, yeah.
Say hi, honey. Just...
Hello, Rick. She couldn't stream without you. You are priceless to us.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. No, save a horse, ride a cow. Moo. It's you and only you that made it successful. Remember that. No, it's you guys. No, I'm nobody special. And I don't want to be called an influencer either.
We know, Vic. Are you going to...
Yeah, so, you guys, I have to rest my back. See, Rick, I don't know if I can say an hour. I need to rest my back. But if you guys want to continue, you know, a little bit and stuff, we can. Jim, say you're my husband.
I'm your husband.
That's Jim.
Yeah.
He's my roadie. Yeah, rest, Mama. We love you. Go. Rest up, Rocket. So, continue a little bit or no? I love you, Trippin'. Foxy lady. Good night. So nobody wants to continue? I just have to rest my back and... Here, cyber love hugs!
Hey, Vic.
All right,
Damn.
So let's put the word human back into humanity. Let's keep spreading that wildfire, guys. We're doing it. One stream at a time. You are being an inspiration. You are being the light of the world. And one day at a time, too.
Huh.
How you doing, AG? All right, so I will see you in a little while. Good night. You're not going to show up, Rick. All right, whatever happens, happens. Yeah. If my back feels up to it, we'll see. So, we'll see you. I love you all. God bless you all.
Good night.
Be a decent human being. And until next time, guys, I love you. Rock on. We are the Queen's Light Brigade. Hell freaking yeah.